Okay, loser. Okay, loser. Ay.
Here in the north, the Yaller horn is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One, we'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. Damian Pierce now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. He's got a gain of 6 there. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
From the 29, he's going to try to drop it in deep right. He's got it inside the 25. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans take a 6-0 lead right away. Tank Dell the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. McCarthy starting off with a throw. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Chased out to his right. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. Pass hauled in by the rookie from Miami. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop. 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. 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 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
2nd and 4. Went right, and that's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. This one falls incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. That was Stephon Gilmore stopping that play. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. He has the 1st over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
1st down, Houston.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10 now. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. Toward the sideline, and it's intercepted. Byron Murphy picks it.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10. Their own 16-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And he'll get it up to the 27. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's got time here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Another try following the sack. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
And that'll hit and get out of bounds. Left some meat on the bone with that one. We will not get... Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They got this after forcing a punt at the end of one. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Completed to Collins. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 13 on the pickup. And it sets up a Houston first. On play action, here's Stroud. Bails out of the pocket quick. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10, Stroud to throw. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. That's caught for the first. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down. They send a tight end in motion. 1st and 10, are on to Mixon. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. It's Mixon on 2nd down. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stop for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finding Collins. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Stroud off the play fake. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That was simply a case of not enough time available to let that play develop. That throw was out so quick, and he wasn't able to reel it in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun now for Stroud. Completed over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. The Texans hoping to grow their lead before halftime. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Back now, pressure on its way. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. Nico Collins with the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. They just exposed them.
So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Chooses to bring this one out. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. McCarthy operating from the pistol. Throwing the out route complete. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Rolling left, buying some time. He can run it. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. The tackle there by Danielle Hunter.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
McCarthy throwing on third down. Forced out to his right. He'll get this to Jefferson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Texans have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football. You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Lays out left side and gets it. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
First down, ball at the 36. They've got a man in motion. First down, Stroud. To the sideline, Collins brings it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Working inside the red zone. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From the gun, Stroud. He's on the move. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Texans get more points to end a lopsided first half. C.J. Stroud the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Here comes the final play of our first half. Lone back gets the handoff. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. On play action now, McCarthy. He throws a bullet to the center. That's complete inside the 35. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. Right, ready to send this one away. On the return, here comes Tank Dell. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And they steal it back on the return. But we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right at a young age. You're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play.
And they score. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings shrinking the lead some in the third. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And this won't be a return. It's going to be a touchback, but because it hit in the landing zone first, Brock, per the new rules this season, the ball comes out to the 20 and not the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Round throwing here on first. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
The offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Within 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. And it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Dell with the grab. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing is Stroud. Collins there to grab it. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. From the red zone now. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Fabian Moreau. And the Vikings are going to have it after his second interception of the season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot...
Wide open, downfield, got it! He does it, touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
And he's into the end zone. Successful play there. That makes the lead 3 points. Well, that right there, a very important two-point conversion, Brock. Their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, it's certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Stroud from the pistol. That's complete. Here's Brooks. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Offense up to the line fast. From the 33 on 2nd down. He's got him. That's Mixon. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
This is Pierce running right. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Mixon on the counter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Working quickly here. Third down, Mixon gets it. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You love a huddle. Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
From the gun, here's Pierce. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. So we're through 3 here. The Texans have it to... Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 36. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 20. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Vikings get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive, 1st and 10.
At their own 48-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Able to find Hawkinson. And he's out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. And he's got a free play here. And they take him to the ground, but he's going to have some good news as he's helped up here. We've got a flag down, and this one likely isn't going to count. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. From the shotgun, McCarthy heaves this one for the back of the end zone. Oh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that sets up 2nd and 5.
This is an excellent job, Kate, right here by the defense to deny that big play and make them earn it offensively. If they want to reach the end zone, they're going to have to scrap and fight right through them.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. McCarthy throwing here. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Throw left side, brought in by Hawkinson. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10, here's McCarthy. And they score! It's a Minnesota touchdown! The Vikings parlay the interception into points. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings make it a 10-point ball game.
Texans 19.
Right, ready to send this one away. Pierce now on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finding Collins. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Shotgun now for Stroud. Connection made to Dell. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down, Stroud. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he runs it down inside the 15 before going out. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Offense in the hurry up here. To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. From the gun, Stroud has the Houston touchdown. The Texans make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, will tie this game in the 4th. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. The 40! Into the red zone! And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings make it a 9-point advantage. Reichert on for the point after. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it!
I could feel the anger all the way up here, Kate. They did not like giving up the big play, the lengthy touchdown. And they decided to release a little bit of that frustration via the special teams. That juice, that energy, you could feel it overwhelmed there and led to the block.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. To throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
On 1st down, they'll run. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Another carry for him. And they get him down after a quality pickup to about the 36. It's a 5-yard gain, and that brings up 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Back to the well again. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home.